Hi guys, it's Leon here from Jobber's Junkyard. Just thought I'd do a little bit of a video showcasing our latest Dragoon MS of the HMS series, just to talk you through, I guess, a little bit about it. So the idea here is it's all metal except for the rubber tip and for the plastic attachment ring. So I've also designed and 3D printed this little tool to help you get your bit chip out easier. So what you can see here now, this is obviously I tested in black, but the real thing will be white. Basically, it's a little adapter in plastic that allows the interference fit against your running core to lock it all together. I think this is a bit of a nice solution, much better than what I've been doing on the Gen 1 blades, but obviously that's enabled by the HMS system. So let's talk about it. We've got your sub attack ring that's metal, obviously the attack ring part, which is normally plastic, but in our case we've recreated in metal, and we will have variants in white paint, chrome, so like the high polished chrome you've seen some of our other bays in, and gold. And the gold editions, all the parts will be gold, weight disc, sub attack ring, all of it's going to all be gold. Now of course I do sell separate packs of weight discs and sub attack rings, and they are all going to be in this weathered nickel finish, so you could buy and substitute between them, and so you could do a really nice combo of a gold base attack ring with a cool sub attack ring and vice versa. Lots of combos you could do there. The next part we really have to talk about is the weight disc. Now I posted in some of the forums that the weight disc was quite heavy. I've played with it a little bit just to see what I could do for the weight, and you may not be able to see, so I have to read it here. At the moment it's 16.25 grams, which is about 2.25 grams over. Now when I had looked at the design, there was a couple areas in which I could reduce some weight. There was just increasing this chamfer here. I think I reduced the total height of this weight disc by about, I think it's 0.2 mil. That sort of got me there compared to the original when comparing this casting. And there were certain things, I think there was a little too thick this wall here, so made that thinner. Did the same here. And I believe these guys here got a little thinner as well. I think the total depth was reduced, and taking all that, I theoretically calculate that it's going to be, you know, about 0.2 grams under the weight of the original, and that should allow for a little bit of expansion, a little bit of tolerance in the casting process. What I've seen, it's always a little bit heavier than I calculate, and then to account for the weight of the plating as well. So we should get much closer. Now, because this is all metal, I wasn't too concerned about the weight of this, so I've told the factory to continue and not hold up and just keep going with this design for the full metal versions. Now for those of you buying the spare parts kit, that, you know, you get the sub attack ring and you get this, both for the MS and MS UV, they will both include the improved weight disc, so that's a good thing. So you can always buy that, and the idea is it's just closer to the real weight. It doesn't really matter when the whole bay is all metal, because obviously real weight is sort of irrelevant when, you know, we're at, you know, 57.82 grams, well over. But obviously the intention of the full metal version is not to meet the original weight. Now, just for everyone's awareness, on this sample we only did one just for speed of these little bit chips, but you actually get both versions. So you'll get this one and then the variation that has the blue sort of dragon crest. And for MSUV, you get the red running core logo, and you get the alternate Dragoon, and you also get the red dragon crest bit chip. So you can choose which one you want to carry, and obviously you can, you know, just change it on the fly, have multiple of these and just customize as you see fit. The next point is that we actually paid for a mold, and MSUV is in progress at the moment, and the MS version with the blue plastic here, and we're doing the red rubber tip as well for the for the MSUV. Now, we have a pretty trustworthy, and they're doing pretty good work, injection molding supplier. They've done other things for us. They're doing our custom ripcords. They've done other things for me in the past. And so I actually sent them the MS tip sample, and they told me the shore hardness and the type of material. Now, the type of material we went with was a little bit different, but it is the same shore hardness and has very similar properties. The only reason we chose that was we were able to better closely match the color. Because I know some of you might be, eager to get some of these to replace your existing parts because you may have run out. And yes, we will be making these available. I believe I made 200 of them and I only really need 100. So there'll be 100 sort of spare that we can offer to people. So that'll be cool. And yeah, I guess there's not really much else to it other than, this is sort of how it works, just like your original. You put it all together. Now, the 2 screws bolt this in. I've lost one of the screws, so I've ordered some more, but during my testing and my excitement, the screws are quite small, so I did lose one, but hey, that's what it's about. That's what testing's for. And so yeah, of course you can just lock it with your hand, no problem there, but this little tool makes it easier. I've just I'll probably print that and include it with every order for free, and I'll put the STL on my website for everyone to just grab. Nifty little tool, doesn't just work with mine, works with the originals of course, and just saves your fingers getting a bit sore and maybe your fingernails from damaging the sticker or something like that. Put a little loop for a keychain to keep it with you. I found that I looped a keychain in with the launcher and had that hanging off there, so it's sort of always with me.